not already, but like I said, we still have plenty of summer fun for you guys to enjoy. Our last show
Hello, Williamson County. I'm Kerri Hudson, and welcome to It's About You, an informational program about the classes, activities, and special events of the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department. Well, as soon as the kids get back into school and our fall sports begin, we all know how quickly that calendar can fill up. It seems every weekend is reserved for some type of program or special event, and Williamson County Parks and Recreation wants to be included in your family calendar of fun. Today we'll be talking about a special department event that will be held on Saturday, October 12th, our spectacular Touch-a-Truck. Joining me for our show today is Darlene Monk. She's a recreation specialist at the Longview Recreation Center at Spring Hill, here to talk about the 7th annual Touch-a-Truck event. Darlene, thanks for joining us today.
Good morning, Kerri. Thanks for having me.
Well, it's always a pleasure to have you here, especially to talk about Touch-a-Truck. Touch-a-Truck is one of our newer department special events, and since the time that we first offered this event has really captured our staff and our community and has made a special place in all of our hearts. It's one of those events that not only do you feel great about doing, I know as a department we feel great about offering it to the community, our staff loves working it, and it really seems the community loves this event and loves attending it.
Yes, I love talking about Touch-a-Truck because it is an exciting, fun event that Parks and Recreation hosts every year in the Thompson Station area. Like you said, it seems to be growing bigger and bigger every year because the word is spreading about how fun it is, and of course it is a free event, and families love events like that, especially with today's hardships. Sometimes free events that a family can enjoy together is a good thing.
It's a very good thing. It's always a good thing.
Yes, it is.
Well, it's hard to imagine that this is actually the 7th year for this event. In 2007, we had our inaugural Touch-a-Truck event, kind of as a introduction to the south end of Williamson County, the different types of programs that we offer under the umbrella of Williamson County Parks and Recreation, because we did this kind of as our first showing before we opened the Longview Recreation Center at Spring Hill in 2008. Yes, so it's I can't believe it's already been 7 years, you know. I mean, it just has gone by so quickly, and like you were saying, just the support for this community event and how the community have embraced it, I think has probably been the catalyst to making it go so quickly, because we all love the event so much and have such a great time doing it. Now, for people though who may not be familiar with Touch-a-Truck or what we do in conjunction with this special event, give us just a kind of a brief description of the overall plan for Touch-a-Truck.
Okay, Kerri. Well, first of all, I have to thank Thompson Station Baptist Church for allowing us to use their parking lot for this event. They've been so gracious and welcoming us every year that it's a center as far as being outlets for different parts of the county. So we're very fortunate that they have welcomed us back for another year. We take the parking lot at Thompson Station Baptist Church, and we fill that parking lot with over 30 unique vehicles that you may see out on the road every day, but don't have the opportunity to get an up close and personal view of this vehicle. We fill it with fire trucks, ambulances, city vehicles, unique Hummers, just everything that a child or even adults may think is a very interesting vehicle. We allow them to get up in the vehicles, toot the horn, see all the knobs and gadgets that make that vehicle roll down the road. I know a favorite truck of all the kids, of course, is the Uke, which is a rock truck that the Williamson County Highway Department bring every year. That always seems to have the longest line, along with the fire truck that has the big ladder. And we're just so thankful for all of the truckers that come out and donate their time and bring their vehicles to share with all the people of the community, and that's why it's been such a hit.
You know, you brought up so many good points in that, and so many other things that we want to talk about in conjunction with this event. You know, first off, Touch a Truck is kind of unique. When we did our first event in 2007, there wasn't anything like this in our community already, where people had the opportunity to get up close and personal with some of the large-scale construction and public service vehicles that they see on the streets every day. And since we've started Touch a Truck, you know, other departments and other community organizations have added similar types of events. But the one thing that always seems so impressive to me about our event is the size of it.
Yes.
The Thompson Station Church parking lot is a very large parking lot, and we fill it up.
We do.
I don't even know if you took the time to walk, if you could make it to every single vehicle that we have for this event in the allotted time for the event. I mean, there's so many different things out there.
Yes.
You know, even from those daily things, you know, that you see all the time, like school buses. But you know, maybe your child isn't involved in a school program yet, and they never get the chance to actually walk onto a school bus.
Yes.
You know, or even just other types of vehicles like farming equipment. You know, like tractors or gators or things that kids love to look at, but they just don't get the opportunity to really be up close with on a regular basis. You know, so while there are those huge, spectacular things like the Uke, and I mean, who doesn't love the Uke?
Yes.
I was drawn to the Uke. I can sit in the tire of the Uke. It is massive.
It's huge.
I mean, it just kind of like calls to you from the parking lot, like, come see me. From something as large as that to something as small as a gator, there's all kinds of different types of vehicles that kids, both young children and the young at heart, are going to love to have the one-on-one experiences with.
That's right.
And the fact that we do let them have those one-on-one experiences is, I think, the other thing that makes Touch a Truck so special. You know, my daughter sees tons of things when we're driving down the road in the day. And every day when we're going to and from school and work and church and the grocery store, I don't think there's a single time where we're in the car together that she won't ask me at least once, "What's that?"
That's right.
You know, and, well, baby, that's a flatbed truck, or that's a dump truck, or that's, you know, that's a bobcat, that's a that. You know, but she doesn't have the opportunity to walk up to those and touch it.
That's right.
Sit in the seat and put her hands on the wheel, and you know, it's a really unique opportunity for kids to get to actually do that kind of stuff.
You know, I think as adults, sometimes we take for granted that kids know what these vehicles are. You know, as we've grown through our lives and we've, you know, had the opportunity to see these vehicles and know what they're about and know exactly what they do not. So at Touch a Truck, it's like you're seeing that vehicle again for the first time through their eyes, seeing how excited they are by getting up in the trucks or seeing a tractor. Or, you know, I was raised in the country, I was around tractors all my life, but some of these kids have not had the opportunity to do this. Touch a Truck gives them the opportunity to experience things that they may not ever get to experience other than at Touch a Truck. So we're very excited about that. I mean, if you're there and you see the looks on some of these kids' faces as they see the rock truck or the, you know, other vehicles that we have there for the first time, if you don't get a little giddy yourself, you know, and get excited about it, then, you know, you're not totally there.
Yeah.
Because it's so hard not to be looking at it through their eyes because they get so excited.
And I think that's one of the things that has made this such an enjoyable event for our staff as well, because we get that second-hand joy from all the kids there. You know, when you get to see all of their unique experiences with all this stuff for the first time, you know, it warms your heart. It's really touching, and I think that's what makes it so wonderful for everybody involved in the event. I know a lot of your vendors are repeat vendors who came out for that very first event, maybe in 2007 or maybe 2008, and just knew instantly, this is something that I need to plan to do every year.
That's right.
This is worthwhile. This is worth my time. This is worth me coming out on a Saturday and setting my truck up, because it is so touching for so many people.
That's right. And it not only gives the kids the opportunity opportunity to see these vehicles up close, but also some of our truckers there are businesses. It gives them the chance to reach out to the community and say, look, this is the service that we provide. If you're ever in need of this service, hey, give me a call.
Yeah.
So it's a win-win for everybody. Everybody that's there is giving back to the community. So we're so happy that they're coming back.
Yeah, we love it. Have a great time with all the different things that we do. You also talked briefly about our location. We do this event in the parking lot at Thompson Station Baptist Church, which is located at the intersection of Columbia Pike and Thompson Station Road, towards the south end of Williamson County off of Highway 31. You just can't say enough about this congregation, these people, and really just their love and generosity. From the time that we first approached them to do this first event in 2007, and for the past 7 years, they have been nothing but gracious to us. And so generous with not only their parking lot, but with their building as well. I know they've opened that up for some of our hospitality and different things like that. And every year they are just an absolute joy to work together to put this event on with.
Yes, they are, Kerri. I can't say enough nice things about Pastor Dwayne and his staff at the Thompson Station Baptist Church. They have been over backwards to make us feel welcome and for us to be there. And I'm going to tell you a story about what happened last year.
Oh, we love good stories.
Well, you know, we've grown so much at Touch a Truck, you know, as the word spreads, and we've just been very fortunate that our crowd has also grown to the point to where we're using all 8 parking lots. Thompson Station Baptist Church added 3 more parking lots last year in just enough time for our Touch a Truck event. And as we filled those events, you know, some of them are a short distance from the parking lot where the event is held. However, Pastor Dwayne got on his trolley that the church has and was shuttling people from those far parking lots right to the center of the event. And I tell you, it's stuff like that
They just go the extra mile, don't they?
lets us know that they truly are happy that we're there. And like I said, I just can't say enough nice things about Pastor Dwayne and his staff.
It's been a wonderful relationship that I think we have both been equally blessed with. We've both gotten something out of our relationship working with each other to do this event. And I think the community senses that too. I think that's another reason the event is so popular. Is they know it's a great place for them to be in general, and a wonderful atmosphere for this kind of event. Well, I tell you what, we are so excited about Touch a Truck this year. Just me personally, my family. Ramsey's 2 now, and so I'm tickled pink that I get to take her for her first Touch a Truck event this year. Because last year I knew she wouldn't really get much out of it. You know, it probably wouldn't have worked for us. But this year, she's going to see stuff that she's only seen in books, and I can't wait till I get to see her eyes light up, where I get to have those interactions with my own child, you know, and be like, that's the yellow bus, baby. You want to get on it? Because I'm telling you, every time we see a yellow bus, Ramsey says, I ride. And I'm like, well, you get to at Touch a Truck.
One day you will.
Yeah, you get to at Touch a Truck. So we're really excited ourselves just to be able to have the opportunity to do this event. And I can't decide. I think she's going to love some of the stuff, and I think some of the stuff she's going to really be excited about till she gets right up to it. And then we're not going to be excited at all.
See how big it really is.
Yeah, and then she'll be like, I don't think that's a little too much for me. We're going to have to step back from that one. But we're looking forward to it as well, because I think it's just going to be a wonderful thing to be able to experience with our family, like we were talking about with other families in the community.
Yes.
And really, the trucks are the big draw to this event, but you have so many other things going on at this event. The different levels of entertainment that you all provide at Touch a Truck is astounding. There is something for everyone to do at this event. If your child is not particularly interested in large-scale vehicles, don't worry, because there's plenty of other stuff for them to do. We need to take a quick commercial break, but when we come back, we'll be talking more about our upcoming 7th annual Touch a Truck. Y'all stay tuned.
Sorry about that. I'm here to help. You are?
Absolutely. Your bank account information needs to be updated to be sure that it's not compromised.
Compromised? How?
I need your password, and I need it now.
My password. My bank has my password. Something here doesn't seem right.
What?
I can't quite put my finger on it.
Trust issues, huh? You know, once we figure this whole thing out, maybe we could grab a cup of coffee. If you give me your credit card number, I could even order something for us right now. Whoa.
Are you fishing for information?
This isn't what it looks like. Easy on the fin. Ow.
OnGuardOnline.gov has tips to help you guard against internet fraud, to secure your computer, and protect your personal information. To be more secure online, log on to OnGuardOnline.gov. Stop, think, click.
Welcome back to It's About You. We're talking today about the department's upcoming Touch a Truck event that'll be held on Saturday, October 12th in the parking lot of Thompson Station Church from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Darlene, before we left, we talked a lot about the main highlight of Touch a Truck, which is all the large-scale construction public service vehicles that you guys have on display for this event. But there are tons of other types of entertainment that you all program during this event that make it really enjoyable for every member of the family. And so let's start off talking about our other forms of entertainment. Let's talk about your craft tent first.
Yes,
One of the things that we've done with this event since its inception in 2007 is we've always had a free craft tent for the kids to stop by and participate in their own little art project.
Yes, Kerri, the kids can stop by our craft tent, and we have the little wooden trucks that the kids can paint any color they want. It's allowed, even though purple, you may not see a purple truck in the parking lot. Painting
That's
your
okay.
own truck purple, that's perfectly fine. They can paint their own vehicle and leave it there to dry. Just make sure they come back and pick it up before they leave, but they always seem to have fun.
And they get to take their
trying to
own
copy-
truck home.
Yeah, trying to copy a truck that maybe they've seen and making their own little miniature version of it and taking it home.
Always fun. And then you guys have two balloon artists that are going to be roaming the crowds at Touch a Truck, doing free balloon art for the kids.
That's correct. Parker's Entertainment they're also providing the magic show, which I know we'll get into the entertainment for the stage, but they're doing balloon art from 10:30 to 12:30 during the event, and they'll make just about any animal that you can think of. They're very talented when it comes to that, so we're excited they're coming back this year.
As well. And then talking about the performance stage, you guys put together a wonderful community performance stage for this event that showcases a lot of great talent throughout Williamson County.
We do, and we're very fortunate to have, like I said, Parker's Entertainment is going to be heading off the entertainment for the day with a magic show. He's also, he's very creative when it comes to his magic, so please make sure everybody comes out and see what tricks he has up his sleeve this year. Following the magic show, we have our own Rhythm and Spirits dance team is going to perform several different areas of Rhythm and Spirits. We have the hip hop, and I think we have the dance team itself, the cheer team. There's so many different areas of Rhythm and Spirits. It's hard to keep up with them all, but they're going to perform just a little bit of each area of Rhythm and Spirits, and then that's followed by our Polynesian dance team. Our Polynesian dance instructor at the Longview Rec Center, her name is Chris Hendrickson. She's from the islands, and she does a wonderful, wonderful performance. Just please make sure everybody come out and catches her, do her luau version of what she does. And then to finish it up, we have the Williamson County 5-Point Swing Band that's going to finish the day out. They have a soloist that's going to sing for us, and then of course the band do lots of numbers that it performs, just so wonderful. So please, if everybody comes out, be sure to catch that entertainment stage. It's going to be a lot going on there.
Well, and one of the great things about the entertainment stage is that it also gives you a great glimpse into a lot of the programs that the department offers to the public.
That's right.
Of course, obviously Parker's Entertainment's a private company. That's our balloon artist and our magician. But Rhythm and Spirits, a department program.
Yes.
People can participate in those classes now. Registration is going on right now for the second session of fall classes that they will start on Monday, October the 14th. Polynesian Dance is a monthly program offered at the Longview Recreation Center at Spring Hill for children and adults. I think it's ages 8 and up.
That's right.
So really a program that anyone could take on an ongoing basis at the Longview Recreation Center. And then 5 Point Swing, which is a department-sponsored jazz swing band, is actually open to the public. Any musician can join it. They are a wonderful, dedicated group of musicians who do a great job performing and just have a lot of fun doing what they do. So not only do you get some free entertainment, but you also get a chance of seeing some of the different types of programs that we offer. I think a lot of times people always associate Parks and Recreation with fitness and athletic leagues, and there's a lot more that we do than just that. That's a big part of it, but there's a ton of other stuff for people that maybe have more interest in cultural arts or painting or dancing. We try to offer a little bit of something for everybody.
That's right. You know, and if people want to find out more about things that Parks and Recreation offers, we also have an informational booth, which is also / our raffle tent. Got a lot of neat stuff that we're giving away the day of the event, but you can also come and find out everything that Parks and Recreation does offer as far as programs and fitness and everything that we have to offer the community. So
That's right.
make sure everybody
Our
comes
department booth will have copies of our October newsletter available for people to pick up. It'll also have just some general promotionals and freebies and goodies, little things that people can take away with them for the day. Rhythm and Spirit's also going to have an informational booth out there that day as well. The Rhythm and Spirit program is actually still fairly new to the south end of Williamson County. They just started offering programs at the Longview Recreation Center this past August. So maybe if you've heard about it in the community and want to know a little bit more about the program, this is your opportunity to actually meet our Rhythm and Spirit coordinators and get more information about what they're doing at that facility, as well as the Franklin Recreation Complex, the other place where we offer classes. So that sounds great. And then one other attraction that people will have the opportunity to participate in at Touch a Truck are our D&H trackless train rides.
Yes.
Did I say all that right?
You did.
That's a tongue twister
got
for
it.
me. But D&H has been great to us for several years now. They have come out and offered rides on their trackless train for $1 a ride, and really just helps kind of make this event what it is.
They do. They, like I said, like you said, they have been coming out for the last 4 years, and the line seems to be almost as long as it is with
For
the
the
uke. But
That's how you know you're doing good.
Yes.
When you've got a line as long as the uke.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's grown. He's actually brought, last year had to bring 2 trains instead of 1 because his crowds are getting larger and larger, but the rides are only $1 per person, and he just kind of gives you a little bit of ride through the parking lot, but it's long enough for you to get the experience of being on a train. So the kids love it. Parents love it as well because they're welcome to ride with their child.
Yeah. This is another thing I think Ramsey is going to love.
You better believe it.
We are huge Thomas fans, and so I think she is going to love to have the opportunity to ride on her own train.
She will. She'll love it.
It should be a lot of fun. In addition, with all of this, you also have some great food vendors that come out for this event. So there are concessions that are available for sale as well. Now, while Touch a Truck is a free community event, there is no admission or parking fee to attend. There is an additional cost for concessions if you choose to purchase them while you are at the event. So please be sure to bring cash.
Yes.
Since it is an off-site type of event, you know, these vendors really don't have the wherewithal to run debit or credit cards or things like that. So the event's from 9 to 1, so if you think you want to have lunch out with us at Touch a Truck, please be sure to pack a little extra cash that day and visit some of our food vendors.
You know, as people are walking around, seeing all the wonderful things that we have at Touch a Truck, it's inevitable. You're going to either get thirsty or you're going to get hungry. We hope both. Of course, our vendors do. We have an eating area that people can grab a burger or grab, you know, just something to drink, sit down and rest just a minute before you go on to see the other vehicles or participate in all the other events that we have. Mo Better Fish and Things, he's going to be there selling barbecue, hamburgers, hot dogs, you name it, he's got it. drinks. Kona Ice is going to be there as well, selling shaved ice, and if it's a warm day like it was last summer, then he'll definitely do as well as he did last
Because
summer.
let's face it, October is still summer in Williamson County.
You never know. October is, you just never, welcome to Tennessee. You
Yep.
never know what's going to happen in October. And also Daphne's kettle corn. She's going to be there selling the kettle corn that everybody loves to get. And so just, you know, bring extra money for that. If people will, then they can just sit down, take a breather, get their second wind, and go enjoy everything
Yeah.
else that we have to offer.
And I love that we do a separate eating area for this. As a person who has tried to eat a meal off of the umbrella canopy of a stroller, you like having a table and
That's
some
all right.
chairs. You know?
That's right.
And then let's talk about your sponsors. You know, for the past several years, we have had the unbelievable fortune to work with some amazing community sponsors with all of our special events.
Yes.
But Touch a Truck is really one of those events where these sponsors come out of the woodwork. I mean, they love being associated with this event, and we love having their support.
Yes.
It's what makes it possible for us to do these events. And so off the bat, we want to recognize 3 of your sponsors for this event who are actually annual sponsors of all of our department special events. They are the Children's Academy,
Yes.
Elite Physical Therapy, and Sports Clips.
Yes, yes. I just cannot say thank you enough to these sponsors. Like you said, they support and sponsor all of our special events throughout the year, and they help make these events as special as they are. So we're just so thankful for them and the contributions that they have made to the department with helping us with these special events. So.
And then we're going to run through this list pretty quickly because you
Okay.
do have several sponsors, and I want to make sure that we get everybody in. McDonald's of Spring Hill, they help with breakfast
They do.
for our truck vendors and our hospitality room. We already mentioned the Children's Academy, Kona Ice, Gentry Farms in Franklin. Not only are they a sponsor for the event, but they are also providing a door prize for our raffle table.
They are. They're giving away a family pass to Gentry Farms. This time of the year, families can go out, pick their own pumpkin, take a hayride back to the pumpkin field, and have lunch, bring a picnic lunch, and Gentry Farms is great. I've been there
Wonderful
several
group.
times.
We also have Chick-fil-A, who's also providing some food for our hospitality that day. Logan's Roadhouse, which they do a huge door prize basket for us that we have at the raffle table. They have coupons in there for appetizers and meals and shirts, and I mean, it's great what they do. Hibbett Sports, they're donating some gift certificates as well, is that right?
And a duffel bag filled with footballs, basketballs, just a little bit of everything that they have for sale there in the store. So it gives you a chance to see what the merchandise that they have.
That they offer. Then we have Sweet Cece's,
Yes.
Sam's, Captain D's. We mentioned Sport Clips already. Mo Better Barbecue and Fish. He's one of our food vendors that day. Darrell Waltrip Automotive Group. Buffalo Wild Wings,
Yes.
who they are actually going to be sponsoring lunch for our truck vendors that day.
We feed our
Appreciate that.
truckers well.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Elite Physical Therapy, another one of our annual sponsors. Brilliant Sky Toys and Books.
Yes.
They're donating some toys for the raffle table
They
as well.
are.
Lovely. And then we have Little Sluggers and Little Sports Academy, and then Dee's Kettle Corn, which is also one of our food vendors. For all of your assistance to all of our community sponsors, thank you so, so much.
Yes.
Really makes it possible. And then in saying and all that too, I don't think we really told people about the raffle table.
That's right.
Part of our department booth at Touch a Truck is a raffle table. Everyone who attends Touch a Truck, stop by and drop your name in our raffle bucket. There are some wonderful prizes, not only the donated prizes that we get from our sponsors, but some other great things, motorized kid vehicles
Yes.
and such like that. We will be giving away throughout the day. So when you come to Touch a Truck, make sure you drop your name into the raffle box to get in on some of these great free prizes that we will be offering as well. Well, Darlene, we're done. We have used this time up.
I could still talk for another hour about
I
Touch a
know.
Truck.
It's such a great event. So
It
again, we
is.
hope that you all will join us for Touch a Truck. Remember, it's coming up Saturday, October the 12th in the parking lot of Thompson Station Church off of Columbia Avenue. The event is from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's free and open to the public, and we hope that you'll stop by and join us on that day. If you'd like more information about this event or any of the programs that the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department offers, you can visit any Williamson County Parks and Recreation facility to pick up a free monthly newsletter or visit us online at wcparksandrec.com. Again, guys, thank you guys for joining us today. Darlene, thank you so much for your time.
Kerri.
We'll see y'all next time. And until then, remember, Williamson County, it's all about you.
So much has gone by already, but now is still summer fun.